Christopher driving up, and then they just get into a fight. And the fight ensued onto another car. There's a skilled wrestler. Doomsday going after samples.
Whoa!
Dutch.
Nation of Dutch.
Disciples of Dutch. The Dutch
Wrestling Federation. Extreme Dutch Wrestling. And it ends up in Orchoff, my hometown. You're covering your face up because of what?
I'm kind of embarrassed to be a Lawler fan.
You heard it. You heard it. USWA Championship Wrestling is on the air. Hello again, everyone. I'm Tony Freedman with a very special guest today, Bill Behrens, our TV syndicator. Bill, welcome to the program. We have a huge show right here today on Championship Wrestling.
Oh, and thank you so much. Boy, it's great to be here, and you're 100% right, Tony. We've got a fantastic main event today. We've got the mighty Doomsday going up against the King, Jerry Lawler. And you know what? We're also going to have a full report on what happened last week. I'm sure you fans remember what went on in the parking lot between Brian Christopher and Billy Travis. Billy Travis been suspended, isn't even supposed to be here, and he's trying to get back in. We're going to have a lot more about that, I can tell you.
Also, the ECW's Tommy Dreamer is supposed to be here today. He has not made it to the building yet. However, we hope to have him here a little bit later on. Also, the situation between Dreamer and Jerry Lawler has escalated, Bill. It's going to break loose today, I have a feeling.
Well, you know, they just had that big fight at Hardcore Heaven, and now they're back here. Dutch Mantel's become involved because he's the holder of the unified title. No one really knows what's going to happen here. Lawler wants the belt back. Dreamer wants the belt. We're going to have to wait and see what happens.
Also today on Championship Wrestling, the tag team situation's getting very crowded here in the USWA. A new team has entered the scene, the team of the Free Spirit, Rick Titan, and the Spellbinder. They will be here in action against PG-13 today, and they've made it very plain they want a shot at those tag team titles. We have all that and a whole lot more today on Championship Wrestling. Want to be looking for you to stay with us. We'll be back to kick things off right after this timeout.
We'll be back right after these messages.
We're back on USWA Championship Wrestling. Tony Freedman here with our special guest today, Bill Behrens, and we are ready to go with our opening bout today on Championship Wrestling. We told you at the top of the hour, PG-13 going to be taking on Rick Titan and the Spellbinder in this big match. And here they are making their way to the ring area at a combined weight of 572 pounds, the team of the Spellbinder and the Free Spirit, Rick Titan.
And you know, Tony, they had a big win last week. They're looking for another win here today.
We told you about the tag team situation being very crowded. There are a lot of teams vying for the USWA tag team titles, and right now making their way into the ring area at a combined weight of 442 pounds, wrestling out of the hood, representing the ECW, here are JC Ice and Sir Wolfie D, PG-13.
And you know, they've got the hubcap with them. I see that they're bringing that to the ring like always.
One fall with a 10-minute time limit to kick things off today. The referee is Bill Rush. We're ready to go with our opening bout. Tag team action here today. All right, bell's gone, and we are underway. It's going to look like the Free Spirit, Rick Titan, starting things off for his team, and Wolfie D will start things off for PG-13. The fans here in the studio are solidly behind the Free Spirit, Rick Titan. If you're just joining us, fans, we have some stars returning to Championship Wrestling today that we have not seen in quite some time. Stars like the Colorado Kid. He will be here coming up a little bit later on. And today, the big return of Wildfire Tommy Rich.
Come get these jackets.
Oh, my God. Jamie just came over, threw stuff all over the desk. Already we got a bad thing going here.
In addition, fans, to the Colorado Kid and Wildfire Tommy Rich returning, we have the ECW's Tommy Dreamer here today. He is supposed to be here. They've told me he has not entered the building yet, but Tommy Dreamer is scheduled to be here today from Extreme Championship Wrestling.
Boy, Titan's got Wolfie twice into the turnbuckles, 3 times into the turnbuckles. Big kick to the stomach. He's going for the...
The Free Spirit, Rick Titan, setting him up. He's got him way up there, going to drop him with that big suplex.
Ooh, big suplex. I'll tell you, if they get a win here today, they're going to really move up in those ratings. This is one of the hottest parts of USWA, is this tag team circuit.
The Spellbinder and the Free Spirit Rick Titan had a big win on last week's program, and this tag team situation is really heating up. You got about 4 teams out there all trying to get their hands on the gold. The Free Spirit Rick Titan and the Spellbinder, PG-13, Rex King and Paul Diamond, Stephen Dunn and Flash Flanagan. They're all vying for those tag team titles, Bill.
Well, I tell you, Spellbinder's a strong guy. It's literally threw Jamie all the way across the ring right here. I don't think PG-13 is really going to be able to have much of a chance with this big, big, strong team.
The Spellbinder in there with JC Ice, one half of PG-13. He is being outweighed by about 100 pounds here and just out-muscled by the Spellbinder.
Well, you know, Jamie often gives away a lot of weight when he's in these matches and has always been competitive, but, you know, sometimes, well, I tell you, they just don't do it the right way.
JC Ice coming off those ropes, tried for the clothesline, but it had little effect on the massive Spellbinder.
Yeah, he's not getting much going here at all.
JC now with a drop kick, and another one having very little effect on the Spellbinder. He cannot get the Spellbinder off of his feet or do anything.
Jamie posing for the crowd.
Spellbinder has him over his head, press slams him down to the canvas. Wolfie comes in, and he's going to meet the Spellbinder's press slam. The Spellbinder rocking here today on Championship Wrestling, looking very impressive.
Timeout, go to break. Go to break or something.
JC Ice looking for a little timeout. There are no timeouts in wrestling.
JC Ice wanted to take a break from this match. He wants to go to a break. We are going to bring you this entire match here today on Championship Wrestling. One fall with a 10-minute time limit.
Rick Titan back in the ring against Wolfie D. Lock
Collar
up.
elbow tie-up now. Wolfie makes the tag into Jamie. Double team effort now going on. They're going to send him to the far side. Titan coming off and meets a double elbow. And now they come over and get a couple cheap shots in on the Spellbinder. And pandemonium is breaking loose in this contest. The Spellbinder on the outside of the floor with JC Ice.
Ooh, a beautiful fall-away slam in the middle of the ring, down for the pin. Bill Rush isn't seeing this. We don't have Bill Rush. He's got the pin. Rick Titan has the pinning situation.
The Spellbinder and JC Ice right around near us. Look out, Bill. Oh.
It's made it over to our desk here. Wait a minute.
Titan trying to get the referee's attention. He had Wolfie D down for at least a 3 count. And now setting him up.
Oh! Oh my God, Rick Titan had Wolfie up. Was about to put him down to the mat, was hit with the hubcap.
1, 2, 3, Wolfie gets the pin on the Free Spirit Rick Titan. And PG-13 steals the victory after using that hubcap. The Free Spirit and the Spellbinder go down to the hands of PG-13 here in our opening bout today on Championship Wrestling.
And again,
fans, we still have lots more action to come. Coming up next, the return of the Colorado Kid. But right now, let me get around here. PG-13 stealing a victory today on Championship Wrestling over the Free Spirit Rick Titan. The tag team situation has become very crowded, and now you guys with a big win today.
A big win? This ain't a big win, idiot. This is another win for the greatest tag team in the world, who is none other than JC Ice and Wolfie D. So, you see, we got a lot of people coming to the USWA to take what rightfully belongs to us, the USWA tag team titles. Because if it wasn't for these 2 guys standing right here, this stinking company would have went out of business about 5 or 6 years ago. But luckily, 2 guys like us showed up, became the tag team champions. How many times? At least 13 times. Imagine that. PG-13, 13-time USWA tag team champions. Well, when it's all said and done, whether it be liberty or justice for all, by the end of this week, JC Ice and Wolfie D will rightfully once again be the tag team champions, right, Wolf?
That's right. And all I got to say is, we're going to take some fools to school because we're cool like the water in the swimming pool. You might love us and you might not like us, but one thing's for sure, somebody's going to read these Nikes.
All right, fans, we have to take a break, but coming up next, we will have the Colorado Kid here today on Championship Wrestling. Stay with us. Back on USWA Championship Wrestling, fans, we have a VTR that we want to show you fans at home. Billy Travis and his downfall, Bill. It's taken place over the last several months. our editors put some clips together. Here's Billy Travis and all this downfall that came about with Billy Joe Travis, the Sweet Music Man. Let's take a look at it.
Around with boy, I'm telling you.
Lord.
You're gonna answer to us. You are an idiot, Travis. Puts him right down, and Travis, with that guitar, hammers him under the chin, hammers him in the midsection, and now starts to attack.
Oh, my love. Who's so damn?
The police are here, and they're arresting Billy Joe Travis. Now, who's behind this? This is ridiculous. This is some kind of conspiracy. Because he's a champ. Get out of my face. Luther!
Oh my
Luther
Lord.
Bass!
Yes, Billy Joe Travis being let out of the studio.
Luther Bass!
Michael?
I don't know about this. I guess we will find out shortly what's going on.
As Travis goes into the corner, he's got something wrapping around his hand. It looks like a chain. Travis loosening it up on it as coming out.
Spellbinder's got his boot.
Yeah, he took his boot off. Hammers Travis. 1, 2, 3. And that's it.
champion.
My announcement today is that Billy Joe Travis is suspended indefinitely.
I've never seen a wrestler do this. Billy Travis is out there picketing.
Were driving up, and then they just get into a fight. And the fight ensued onto another car. There's a is being detained by the police department.
Well, I'll tell you, Billy Joe just seems to be self-destructing here in the USWA, and I understand that I think he's outside again picketing the station, and James Beard may be out there with him. We're going to send it out there.
There's Billy Travis out there with that sign once again. He is picketing the USWA, trying to get back in here as a wrestler. He feels he was mistreated, and there is one of the officials of the USWA out there telling him that he needs to leave the property.
Well, he's holding a baseball bat, Tony.
I don't know what to make of this. We need to talk to James Beard a little bit later on, or somebody out here to find out what's going on. We have a match in the ring to get underway here. Billy Travis out there in the parking lot. There's James Beard telling him to leave the property.
Well, I'm wondering about this baseball bat. I can't imagine why he's being allowed out there carrying a baseball bat on this station's property. They should get him off of there immediately. This is just a bad situation, Tony, that's only going to get worse.
They definitely do need to get him out of there right now with that baseball bat in his hand. He has no business being here at the studio parking lot today. They need to get him out of here. We have a match in the ring ready to go. And Billy Travis interrupting things once again.
I'll tell you, I've never seen a wrestler self-destruct so dramatically as Billy Joe Travis. The man had everything, threw it all away, and now he's trying to come back, but really there's no reason for USWA to let this man back in. He's proven to be unreliable. He's proven to mess up all the time.
Right to be right here. If Channel 5 tells me to get off of this property, I'll get off. But by the way, you can't tell me. If you want to go call the police, man, y'all drop my self-esteem.
You cause any more problems out here, I will call the police. You understand what I'm telling you? Huh? What are you doing with a baseball bat?
There's Billy Travis having a few choice words for James Beard. We have a match in the ring. Downtown Bruno, the referee for this contest, one fall, 10-minute time limit. Introducing first from parts unknown, weighing 305 pounds in the ring, here is the Bone Crusher. His opponent, returning to the USWA today, wrestling out of Colorado Springs, Colorado, weighing 234 pounds, the North American heavyweight champion, the Colorado Kid. One fall, 10-minute time limit. Good to see the Colorado Kid back in action today.
Yeah, I agree. He's an exciting young talent, also a former USWA heavyweight champion. So it's going to be good to see what he can do here in the ring against a very tough big man.
It's been a while since we've seen the Colorado Kid.
And we're underway.
Collar elbow tie-up now. The Colorado Kid gets slammed into the turnbuckles. The Bone Crusher looks to be a powerful man and a roughhouser. Both men now sizing each other up.
Nice go behind, nice arm drag takedown.
Colorado Kid in control of things at the moment, just working on that arm. Downtown Bruno asking him if he wants to give it up. The Colorado Kid returning to the USWA today, the North American heavyweight champion. Now, the Bone Crusher takes the Colorado Kid over.
And you know, I still am not hearing that we've seen or heard anything about Tommy Dreamer. He's supposed to be here today. Quite honestly, I hope he won't be here. Last time he was here, I caught a bad end of that, honestly. So I'd be just as pleased if he never showed up, but I understand he is scheduled to be here today.
I agree with you in that, Bill. The last time I had an altercation with Tommy Dreamer, it was not a pleasant situation, and I hope he's not here today, but he is scheduled to be here.
And I'll tell you, between the King, well, and Tommy Dreamer, there's a ton of bad blood, and now Dutch Mantell in it. It's just going crazy here. A lot of nothing going on right now in the ring. Kid's ready for this big man to do something. He seems to be stalling. Kid's not taking any chances getting into this guy's arms.
They're going to lock it up one more time now. The Colorado Kid caught in that side headlock by the Bone Crusher. Now
nice go behind. Almost into a takedown.
Side headlock takeover. The Colorado Kid now has it in control on the mat.
You know, Gordon Soley used to always say they're all the same size when they get down on the mat, and this is proof of that. The Kid's taking him down, working him on the mat, trying to maintain control. It's important for him to keep doing that.
All right, both men back up to a vertical base now. The Colorado Kid gets forced into the corner. Still to come today, fans, we have the return of Wildfire Tommy Rich.
This is that
Tommy Dreamer being here. Now the Colorado Kid gonna go to the outside, perched high on that top rope, coming off with that big sunset flip. Count of 1, count of 2, and count of 3, and that's gonna do it.
Well, I'll tell you,
Colorado Kid gets the victory.
Real impressive win for the Kid, first time back against an awful big man. I'll tell you, just a heck of a job by the Colorado Kid. I think the Kid is going to come over here to the desk, spend a couple of minutes with us. Well, hey, Kid, great to have you back in the USWA, carrying the North American Heavyweight Championship. I bet you're looking for belts here in the USWA, too.
You know, when the Colorado Kid's in town, I'm looking for the top, baby. All them USWA fans out there, you know who the Colorado Kid is. I want you all to come and see me. When USWA comes to your town, pack that house. Come on down here. You're going to see some exciting stuff.
I know we can expect big things from the Colorado Kid, back now in the USWA, ready to get a belt out of this promotion.
You got it. I'm going straight to the top. Been there once, going to do it again.
Thank you, Kid. All right, now, we'll be back right after this break.
Oh. Stay tuned. There's more to come.
Bill, I'm understanding something's going on out in the parking lot. I don't know what's going on. There's Billy Travis again. Billy Travis out there with James Behrens. He's got that baseball bat. We really need to get Billy Travis out of here.
Let's listen to what's going on here. No, I understand that Brian Christopher may have been trying to get into the parking lot and is somewhere in the area. I hope that's not the case. We don't need a repeat of last week's incident, particularly with Billy with a baseball bat out there.
Billy Joe's going to take this ball back.
Tony, you haven't seen Brian Christopher yet in the building, have you?
No, I have not.
And he is scheduled here today, right?
He is scheduled for an interview a little bit later on, and I have not seen him thus far.
This is not a good situation at all. Billy Joe Travis should be off of here. Oh, my God.
Well, speak of the devil, there he is. Brian Christopher coming in like a house of fire.
All right, this is not a good situation at all. Oh, my God, they're getting into it on the street again. Last week, the police were called when this happened. We don't want this to happen again, and we need some help out there for James Beard for sure. James Beard is not going to be able to handle this on his own. We need security outside immediately. Could security get outside him? Billy Joe seems to be taken off. Now that Brian has the bat, you see Billy's nowhere around.
I'm going to get up. It looks like Brian Christopher.
Yeah, it looks like Brian's coming into the building, Tony. We may have a chance to talk to him here.
Too sexy, Brian Christopher charging into the parking lot like on a house of fire.
Get that microphone! Get away from me! I said get away from me!
Travis, I know somebody's gonna tell you what I'm about to say, and I want him to tell you each and every word. It's just a You've been looking for me? Well, you'll know what me. And I'm gonna keep grinding, Travis. You started this. I'm gonna be the one to finish it. You bringing these baseball bats for me? I'm gonna have this baseball bat and a lot more for you, punk. You be there, cause I'll be there waiting on you.
One bit. We'll be back right after these messages.
Back on Championship Wrestling, fans, we have another match to get underway. You are going to see today the return of Wildfire Tommy Rich. Coming up in our next match, Tony Freedman here with our special guest today, Bill Behrens, and he will be taking on Mike Samples, 250 pounds, wrestling out of Lexington, Kentucky. In this one fall, 10-minute time limit match, Tommy Rich returns today, Bill.
And you know, Tommy Rich was one of the youngest heavyweight champions in this business and is still an amazing talent, a mature talent in this sport. Coming over to the desk saying hi. Pleasure, Tommy. Tommy's out saying hi to all the fans. You know, it's great to see Tommy Rich back here.
Wildfire Tommy Rich, one-on-one with Mike Samples here in his return today to the USWA. Referee calls for the bell, and we are underway.
You know, Mike Samples got a lot of trouble with this Tommy Rich. Tommy's a real... Well, wait a minute. Oh, I see. Tommy's coming out saying hi to all the fans, saying hi to us, and it's the Tommy Rich we remember from last time he was in here.
Tommy hasn't changed a bit. When he came in here shaking our hands and shaking the fans' hands, I thought he had changed, but not a bit.
And he's biting on Mike Samples right now, Tony. Come on. Bill, get this stop. Mike Samples never had really a chance to get going here. Big elbow to the top of the head. Punch.
Tommy Rich now just choking him out with that boot right over the rope there. Referee laying the count out on him.
Now, this is the wildfire that you hate to see.
Once again, fans, I do want to let you know, scheduled here today is the ECW's Tommy Dreamer. He was scheduled out here today, and he is not in the building yet. But we are told that he will be here today. We don't know when. We don't know when he's going to be out here, but he will be here today. The ECW's Tommy Dreamer.
Samples throwing the rope, caught with a big clothesline coming off. He's down. Tommy's really taking it to Mike Samples here. Oh. Stomp on the fingers.
Wildfire Tommy Rich, the Atlanta, Georgia
And he's
native.
biting his ear. He's biting his ear.
Going to work on that ear.
You know, enough of this in sports. Enough of this.
Now just takes his fingers and slams them in the eyes of Mike Samples, gouging that eye.
Well, they've said Tommy Rich knows every dirty trick in the book, and those he doesn't know he's about to learn.
So far in this contest, I haven't seen Tommy Dreamer use one legal maneuver. There was one. Took him over, and now drives the elbow onto Mike Samples.
Well, I tell you, it's been crazier already today. You know, I'm hoping that Tommy Dreamer's not going to arrive here, because then it's just going to get worse.
So far, this match has been pretty one-sided. Tommy Rich in control of things. Sends Samples to the far side. Samples gets the boot up, and that could be the break he is looking for. Samples now going to run with it to the far side. Catches Rich with the elbow.
Well, that Samples is a wise veteran. He knows when to pick his moments and get in, and it looks like now Tommy Rich is going to learn just how strong Mike Samples really is.
Scoops him up there and slams him down to the mat. Now laying those hard punches right into the sternum area of Tommy Rich. Perched on that second rope. Gonna come down. The fans here in the studio are solidly behind Mike Samples. Tommy Rich with the feet on the rope. 1, 2, 3. And Tommy Rich steals the victory here in his return to the USWA.
And he had his foot on the ropes, Tony. I saw his feet on the ropes. Bill Rush didn't see it, but I saw it. I think we're going to have the privilege of having Tommy Rich over here at the desk for a moment. Thought he had come back, was saying hi to all the fans, said hi to us, and I see your...
That is wrestling at its best. I beat him right in the middle with a legal wrestling hold.
Tommy, your feet were up on the ropes. Everybody clearly saw that.
You're a liar.
All right, I'm a liar, Tommy.
The referee raised my hand.
Yes, he did.
Okay. It's just like football, brother. They don't see everything the referee does. I want it 1, 2, 3, fair and square. My message is, though, a lot of people see me with ECW. A lot of people see me in Japan. But every time I come back to Memphis, Tennessee, I create a whole lot of havoc. There's a lot of things going on right here, right now. A lot of them I don't like. Some of them I might. The bottom line is, anywhere I'm at, where USWA goes, when I say something's going to happen, it's going to happen. Whether I'm wrestling, whether I'm in the crowd, I'm back here to beat some people up.
Well, I think we've heard enough from Tommy Rich. Well, thought at first he was coming back to be there with the fans. It appears Tommy Rich has his own agenda going on now. I think we have another interview coming up here, Tony. If I understand that...
Here he is, the reigning unified world heavyweight champion.
Oh, it's the Icon himself.
Representing Team Icon, Dirty Dutch Mantell, here today on Championship Wrestling.
One thing, the tour has begun. The ABL Dutch Mantell 97 tour has begun. And I'm not going to be like the previous owner of the belt. I'm going to put it up against each and everybody, except one man, of course, the previous owner. As you can see, the ABL tour is in effect right now. And I don't care if it's Tommy Dreamer, I don't care if it's Brian Christopher, I don't care if it's Doug Gilbert, I don't care if it's Hulk Hogan, I don't care if it's Bret Hart. It don't make me no never mind. But let me tell you one thing, and Dreamer, let me tell you something. You're talking about extreme championship wrestling. Well, you know, why don't you bring your big buddy Sandman with you? Having that drunk
the
guy
King has just come
pound
out.
his head with a beer can and cut himself up. That's not extreme to me. Wait a minute. Wait a minute. Wait a minute. I think this is my interview, and I think he should be escorted out. Security should take him off right now. Obviously, he's not aware of the ABL tour. Anybody but Lawler. Did you know that? That's the name of
Hey, yeah, I know. I've heard you say anybody but Lawler until I'm sick of it. You can mention names like Hulk Hogan or Ric Flair or anybody you want to, but yeah, just shove it over here, Dutch. Let me just tell you the only reason I'm out here. Because you see, I know I'm not getting a shot until I go through Rod Price. I've already seen that in black and white. But what the problem is, Dutch, the problem is, yeah, why don't you step out of the way, idiot? You know what? You are useless out here. Totally stinking useless. Now, let me tell you something. The only thing you're doing, Dutch, and it's very obvious to me, and it's very obvious to everybody else, you're putting this belt on the line against Tommy Dreamer, and what's going to happen is Tommy Dreamer, and I know this from experience, is going to kick your hairy butt all over the building. Yeah, he will kick, yes, he will. He will kick your butt all over the building, and then you will lose that belt, and then I'm going to have to go back to that extremely crappy wrestling and get my belt back from Tommy Dreamer.
Let me say something right now. You think Tommy Dreamer can beat me? You know, you think he can beat me. Tommy Dreamer thinks...
I know he can beat you.
Okay, I guess I'm the only one who thinks I can win. Well, you didn't think I could beat you, Lawler, and I did.
You didn't beat me, Dutch.
Well, I got it, don't I?
You didn't beat me. You, Doomsday.
Get up here, Behrens.
All of these people.
He's trying to threaten me. Security, come on out here. I'm going to tell you, if you got such a... I give Tommy Dreamer a shot, you wouldn't even do it. You got
Tommy Dreamer. Dreamer has come out. Oh, God, Dutch has been thrown into the ring, and the King is on Dreamer. It's a three-way brawl all of a sudden here at USWA Wrestling.
Tommy Dreamer has arrived here today on Championship Wrestling. And coming out after Dutch Mantell and Jerry Lawler, and now we're getting some help.
Thank goodness the locker room is clearing. Tony, I knew this was going to happen, Tony. I was afraid this was going to happen. Dreamer is in on Lawler. They're holding Dutch back. This is all the way out of hand. We need more people out here.
The locker room has emptied. Once again, Tommy Dreamer has made his presence known here in the USWA. Over there, engaged in a big brawl with Tommy Dreamer is Dutch Mantell. Jerry Lawler trying to get over there and get a piece of him. Pandemonium has broken loose and the locker room has cleared out.
Yeah, Tommy Dreamer came out with Beulah McGillicuddy, his partner from ECW. Okay, good. She's got him out of the ring. Hopefully just get out of here. Oh, here comes Dutch again. They're taking it to the crowd. This is going to be dangerous. Everybody get out of the way.
Tommy Dreamer and Dutch Mantell are in the crowd. We need to get some extra reinforcements in here. This should not be happening.
Move back over here, please. All right, this is going into the crowd. This is getting ridiculous here. We need more security immediately. Come on, we need more security.
Tommy Dreamer wreaking havoc here in the USWA, coming in like a bat out of hell.
They're trying to get them out of here.
Lawler.
Dutch, get out of here.
Dutch.
Oh my God, Dutch has picked up Shoe Baby. He's got Dreamer around the throat. Dutch Mantell has Shoe Baby around the throat of Tommy Dreamer and is dragging him around the floor here at the USWA auditorium. This is ridiculous. All right, we need to get this stopped. This is getting totally out of hand. Oh
my goodness.
James Beard has just taken a real
Tommy
big shot
Dreamer
to the forehead.
Nailed James Beard.
All right, that's it. Somebody get Beulah. Get him out of here. I'm getting out of the way. Oh, now Tommy Dreamer high-fiving the fans after going in the middle. Oh, Dutch Mantell is
back out here. Nails Tommy Dreamer with that Shoe Baby, the whip of Dutch Mantell. And once again, they are tangled up in a big brawl. Several guys out now trying to break them up.
Thank goodness they got James Beard out of here. This is just got totally out of hand. I tell you,
Tommy Dreamer is a madman with his partner in crime, Beulah.
You know it's going to come to a head between these three people at some point, Tony. Oh, my God. I swear. Well, it looks like the things are calming down a bit, although the icon is still out here.
Dutch Mantell looks incensed. He wants his hands on Tommy Dreamer.
Looking over at us like, well, Dutch, it's not our fault all this broke down. You were the one hiding behind us. All right, we got to get out of here. We'll be back after a commercial break.
We're back on Championship Wrestling. Bill Behrens here with me.
And things are cleaned up a little bit. Good thing no fans were hurt here. We got a match in the ring, Tony.
All right, let's go to the ring for our next contest today. One fall with a 10-minute time limit. Introducing first, already in the ring, wrestling out of Los Angeles, California, weighing 289 pounds. Here is the California stud, Rugged Rod Price. His opponent, wrestling out of Indianapolis, Indiana, 229 pounds, Flash Flanagan.
You know, I'll tell you, I think Rod Price now likes to be called the Madman, and boy, golly, I'll tell you, he has lived up to that. Flash Flanagan really taking it to him early in this match.
Flanagan coming off that second rope, tried for the high cross body press, but Price slams him down.
Oh my gosh, what a power slam. That Flash, I'll tell you, Flash Flanagan, though, is one of the real up-and-coming superstars in professional wrestling. Big backdrop there.
I'm still trying to catch my breath after what just happened with Tommy Dreamer, that he's a madman. He's incensed over Dutch Mantell, Jerry Lawler. He wants to get his hands on both of them, and I hope that's the last we've seen of him today. I really do.
I do also. I'm just glad he didn't get over into us this time, Tony. He's got Flash tied up in the rope, and he's taking those knees into the stomach. A referee needs to break this up, Tony. Now he's got his foot down there on the throat. Flash is in some real trouble here, tied up like he is. Got to get that foot unhooked. Oh, good.
Rod Price has really come on strong since entering the USWA several weeks ago. Now in control on Flanagan, sends him to the ropes, catches him with that knee to the midsection. Price sensing victory now.
Got him in a crossbow kind of move, putting a lot of pressure on the shoulders and the arms right here. This could be a submission move if it's applied with enough force, and certainly Rod Price has that kind of strength. Big forearm across Flash's chest. Flash trying to fight back, punches and forearms to the mid, but just not doing anything. Rod Price isn't feeling any of those.
Now Price over there choking out Flanagan. Referee downtown Bruno laying the count out on Price. Flanagan trying to fight back, but that kick had very little effect on Rod Price. Now going to set him up. drapes him over the ropes. Looked like he was going for a suplex, but he took him and draped him right over the ropes.
I thought that was going to slingshot suplex. He dropped him right on the rope, right on the stomach. He's really been doing moves to take the wind out of Flash Flanagan, and that is one of the ways to get a man down for the 3 count.
Catches him with that big power lariat. Man.
I tell you, Flash nearly knocked out of his shoes on that one. Crowd has really picked up the chant for Flash Flanagan here. I tell you, he is a fan favorite, and with them behind him, I have a feeling you're going to see Flash get more into this match in just a second.
Snapmare now, just gouging at the face of Flanagan. We saw this earlier from Tommy Rich. These rule breakers, they come in here and they take any opportunity they can to break the rules.
Just ignore the rules, I'll tell you. It's almost like they didn't exist sometimes. Got Flash into the corner, forearms, about to sling him into the opposite ring corner. Oh, Flash is able to move, and Price may have caught his shoulder on that ring post. I couldn't get it from my angle, Tony.
Flanagan now snapmares him over. Whips the neck of Rod Price. Flanagan now has things going his way.
That's smart, working on the head and working on the neck, softening up the big man. That's very important.
Flanagan has turned things around to his advantage. Gonna send Price, Irish whip into the corner, catches him in the midsection with that boot, and a beautiful leg scissors over and under.
Boy, that's a beautiful hurricanrana that he just took him over with there. He's going to the top rope now.
Flanagan,
set up.
Perched high up on that top rope. Comes off,
caught
and he made a huge power slam. Make it 1, make it 2, and make it 3.
Oh, man, a tough loss for Flash Flanagan. He really had him going at the end there, caught in that big power slam. And I tell you, Rod Price is an impressive wrestler.
Rod Price gets the victory in this match, and he's going to come around to talk to us. Rugged Rod Price, the madman, whatever you want to call him, gets the victory, and he has been on a rampage since entering the USWA several weeks ago. Rugged Rod Price with a victory today against Flash Flanagan.
Let me tell you something. Lawler, Brian Christopher, I don't care. I just don't care anymore. It's so much in my head. Every night I wake up, I dream. Just like you, Lawler, you got a dream? So do I. Kicking your hind end. That's my dream, and it's gonna happen real soon.
Well, I'll tell you, Jerry Lawler's got something to think about now. He's got Rod Price going after him. He's got that thing going with Dreamer. And I don't know, I wouldn't want to be Jerry Lawler right now with Dutch, Dreamer, Rod Price. But I do have some good news right now for the fans. I've got a big surprise for the fans right now. For the last few weeks, we have been in serious trouble here. Well, here's a really big surprise here. Lovely Stacy is heading out to join us. Well, thank you. We've got somebody you all know on the telephone. We've been wondering how he's doing. I wondered, Lance Russell, are you there?
Bill Behrens, how you doing, partner?
Well, more important, Big Lance, how are you doing, buddy?
Well, I'm just doing as well as anybody in the world could expect. I've been so fortunate and blessed with all of the people that have had us in their prayers and their wishes. And it looks like we're coming back from that operation and doing better than we thought at this point, Bill. I can tell you one thing. Action has not slowed down in the USWA.
Oh, you're right about that, Lance, always.
Hi, Stacy.
Hi, Lance. How are
Tony.
you?
Hello,
I miss you.
Well, I appreciate that very much, and I miss being there. I just want to take this second, if you'll let me, to say to all of the people out in the USWA land, I cannot tell you how much we appreciate the thoughts and the expressions that we've gotten from folks all over the USWA territory, and I mean every state that we are going into. It just stuns us, the number of cards that have come in. We appreciate your wishes, and we're looking forward maybe to being back there with you at some point down the line. Looking forward to that.
Nothing would make us happier, Lance, than to have you here at the desk, particularly with this stuff going on with Dreamer,
Yes.
Lawler, Dutch. We need you out here.
Hey, I think I'd rather be right where I'm looking at it now, being where you and Tony are right in the middle of it out there. That's for a fact.
Well, I'll tell you, it does keep it interesting out here.
Yeah.
Stacy, you might have something to say to Lance.
I just want to tell him that I miss him and I hope he comes back soon.
Well, we're working on trying to get ourselves in position where we're going to be able to be back, And things are better, I think, at this point than we really thought that they were going to be, and so that means we may be ahead of schedule, and we'll just have to see how it goes. I miss all of you folks, and I miss all of the USWA fans, and am really looking forward to the first opportunity we can to get back to it.
Lance, get well soon, and we'll be seeing you down the road. I cannot wait to have you back right here at the desk on Championship Wrestling. Lance, good to hear from you. Want to say get well, and we have more Championship Wrestling coming up right after this timeout.
Hey, it's not this belt they're after. It's my new USWA Feel the Rage t-shirts. No way, guys. These are for the fans. You wanted them. We made them. Here's how to get them.
Hey, Daddy, for a limited time, you can get a collectible USWA Feel the Rage t-shirt for $18.95 or sweatshirt for $27.95. Credit card orders, call toll-free 1-888-USWA-HEY and say, hey, I want my wrestling shirt.
Be sure and ask about the King's Twist Your Arm special.
Back on the USWA, fans, we've got more action. Let's go to the ring. Making his way to the ring area, wrestling out of Atlanta, Georgia, weighing 239 pounds, here is Rex King.
And coming
his
in,
opponent, making his way to the ring area, wrestling out of Hendersonville, Tennessee, Stephen Dunn.
Tell you, there's an awful lot of heat between these two guys. These are former partners. Rex King came in here under a mask and started to go after Steve Dunn. They used to be part of a tag team in the World Wrestling Federation, and now they are bitter enemies.
Former partners doing battle today on Championship Wrestling. Beautiful snap suplex there by Stephen Dunn. Now Dunn firing those shots away on the Rex King. Sends them to the corner.
Oh, caught with a big elbow coming off and a neck breaker. Dunn is in real trouble here at the hands of Rex King. Okay, King has been awfully impressive since coming in here just a few weeks ago as a surprise.
King now going to the outside. Gonna climb up to the
little early for this kind of move.
Top rope. Gonna come off now. Oh, catches him with an elbow.
He really caught him across the chest with that. That could have knocked the wind out of Steve Dunn.
Now setting Stephen Dunn up, gonna send him to the far side. Tries for the clothesline, but misses. Then he was going for a leapfrog, but Dunn caught him, slams him down.
Beautiful powerbomb. Wait a minute, PG-13 have hit the ring. What's going on here? Wait, they're going after both of them. All right, here comes Paul Diamond into the ring now. We need some help out here. Got Paul Diamond out here going against Wolfie D. Rex King in the corner. Here comes Flash Flanagan. All right, now the sides are evened up finally, Tony. This is exciting.
PG-13 came in. Paul Diamond and Rex King out, and Flash Flanagan and Stephen Dunn. Stephen Dunn's going to get the win by disqualification, but man,
well, I'll tell you,
the tag team situation here in the USWA is heating up with these three teams.
You know, we better just, my feeling, we just better get out of here because I know we got a lot more to do.
Don't go away. We'll be right back.
It was another wild day of action. Bill Behrens, our special guest today. Bill, some great action today on Championship Wrestling.
Oh, you're 100% right, Tony. The return of the Colorado Kid, Tommy Wildfire Rich. We had the King. We had Tommy Dreamer. We heard from Lance Russell. I tell you, it was a busy, busy show, and you can count on more of that in the coming weeks. We look forward to seeing you then.
Thanks so much for inviting us into your homes today. We'll see you next week for more USWA Championship Wrestling.
The announcers on this program are selected and paid by parties other than this station, namely the promoters of USWA Championship Wrestling.